Yeah, that's better. That's better. Yeah, this one is definitely, I think, a little harder. But actually, I think in the long run, it might be just as good or better.
It's easier to keep up in the outside range in this direction.
Yeah, I can see that because you keep a nice little flexion and he's up to the outside. Ride him a little shoulder 4 on the circle because he's quite haunches in, which is very typical. Yeah, okay, that helps him get uphill. He's not very round at the moment, but that helps him a little bit. Now here's a cheating way to deal with shoulder in and trying to get him more haunches. Riding literally haunches out on the circle. And you could switch your whip. Is it on the inside? Yes, it is. Never mind. A little tiny tap on the butt, outside half halt, and step the haunches out. Now you have to be careful because it's a little bit, sends it out on the circle all the time. But it's an exercise that some of the Spanish trainers use to try and get the horse more supple and through. They actually, instead of worrying about shoulder 4, they ride the haunches out. Yeah. And let's give him a break on that. And we'll trot him again. And then once he's been good, you can stretch him. I think the shoulder 4 is helpful for him in that. I'm not sure I saw a big difference between riding it more haunches out and more shoulder in. Did you feel any difference?
He wants to brace a little bit right in here when I asked him the haunches out.
Mm-hmm.
So
I felt like he got maybe a little too straight because he was bracing. It can be, haunches out can be an interesting way to get them more engaged. But you have to be really careful how you do it because if they end up sort of just drifting and then getting braced in the neck, it's counterproductive. So, but the shoulder 4 idea, I think, helps them climb up a little bit. And again, I'm sympathetic as I'm trying to get them more uphill about how round they are. I go, being inverted at the moment is really fine. And then I work because I do need to learn how to be supple around up there, but I'm just not too worried about it in that learning process. And there's a term still from one of my trainers, positive inversion. There's moments when these horses that want to get a little bit curled and a little bit too low, when they invert for a moment, you're like, hallelujah, because they see you using your inside rein high, which is not a bad technique. Don't do it in the show if you can avoid it. But it can be very helpful. And so, but you already have a good feel. You know you've got to keep that pull up. Super cute. Yeah, how fun. Any questions?
No.